because it's home, right? So I grew up half a mile from here, give or take, and this was my backyard in a sense, right? So I would hang out downtown. So coming back, you're satisfying sort of that need to be home and the familiarity and the people and all of that. So it's an amazing place that's changing a lot, and not only satisfying my need to be home, but also giving me the need for a larger community. It's giving me a need for new ideas, and there's a lot of cool stuff going on. So it's making it an amazing place to be. I first had a business on Trade Street back in '95, so it was a different landscape. There are a number of new buildings from the one directly across the street. The IMG building is new. It used to be a single-story government building. The walls of this space specifically were covered in graffiti, and the facade was peeling off the face of the building, and there were a lot of spaces that people weren't doing anything in. Specifically, there's a very limited amount of that sort of artistry in pastry. We certainly have some bakeries that have been tried and true that I grew up on, the Deweys and the Krispy Kremes, but those bakeries place a lesser importance on the aesthetic. Not that the aesthetic is paramount, but that combined with the flavors and the other things that you can do, I think makes for a fun experience. If I knew how to build a customer base, maybe I would have done this years ago, in the sense that there are a lot of aspects to running a bakery, from staffing and scheduling to the actual product to the taxes to what have you, and none of those have I mastered. So we basically, we've been lucky in that we've got some amazing people working here, and without their dedication and their commitment to making this space what it is, it wouldn't be here. So I could sit here all day long with what I feel is the world's greatest pastry or greatest slice of cake, but people don't just magically show up. It's from word of mouth, it's from the people that are working, slinging espresso, it's from the people that I have in the back helping me on the baking side. They get excited by it, they tell their friends about it, their friends see the excitement, you taste it in the product. I don't know, people get happy. It sort of translates, and magically the bell keeps ringing on the door, people come in, and hopefully that continues. Excitement is addictive, right? So you want to celebrate those things that make a space what it is. And like today, the guy that just walked in, today's his birthday, and I know that because I talk to people, and we I don't know, we're part of a community. We're not just in a basement pumping out volumes of product. I like to know who comes in, and you know, they know my children and my family and the people that work here. We're one big collective community. So I don't know, that gets people back. Whereas here, we don't have the name tag, but I like to feel that we know most of the people and we're connected and it's real.